Hey, it's Rachel from the Life Facilitator, and I am sharing a plan with me in my memory bullet journal. This planner is a Scribbles That Matters dot cross planner, and it's in the B5 size, so it is roughly like 7 by 10 in size. And I use this planner as a sort of journal. So I'm not forward planning in this, I'm typically back planning. And part of the reason I use this planner is I like to have the details of my week recorded and documented, but I also don't always have all that room in my memory planner, and so having a sort of more of a journal format. Plus, as you can see in front of me, I have pulled out a just boatload of stickers from my stash. So these are all stickers that are at least 1, 2, or 3 years old. And they're sitting on my shelf, and I don't use them regularly, but I love to pull out things from my stash for this particular planner. And so that's what I'm doing. So I'm planning a week, I'm journaling about a week in April, and I'm going through and trying to vary journaling with decoration and bullet points and icons and all those things. So because I have not looked in these sticker books in a while, I am doing a lot of like flipping through, which is kind of part of the fun of pulling out things from your stash, is remembering, oh wow, oh yeah, I have this sticker for that thing and whatnot. I'm not really sticking to a particular color way other than just sort of rainbow. There is a swash of washi on the bottom of the page that's sort of helping to determine my color theme, but honestly, I'm just all the colors. This spread has literally like all the colors. And so I'm going through day by day, adding the details from each day. And in places that I know, like days that I know there wasn't much going on, I use that as an opportunity to include more decoration, like Wednesday. We had just returned from a trip, and Wednesday was sort of what I call a minimalist day, just not doing a whole lot. My to-do list was quite short that day, and so I have more room for decoration. And one thing I have realized in my many years of planning is I just can never have enough box stickers or like open circle stickers, and I find that some of the sticker books these days don't have as many in them, and so I definitely rely on this little envelope full of blank box stickers that I use very regularly. It's a mix of stickers from Studio Calico. It's an Etsy store that I'm sorry, I don't, maybe like Whole Pioneer Planners, something like that. But I love a good box sticker. I have box stamps that I could use, but I was really trying to just use stickers in this layout. And something I like to do with these big box stickers is if it has like a phrase that like kind of just doesn't make sense for my week or what I'm trying to document, I'll just put a box sticker over the portion that I don't really need shown, which I like because then I can still use the sticker. Like I really liked the little flowers, and I love that yellow color, and so that worked out just fine. And yeah, I anything that has to relate to anything related to my husband, I typically make a big J and then write whatever it is that he was doing that day. And this is definitely a process that if I'm doing a whole week at one time, I typically am just sort of seeing what works. I'm normally I think I'm a little bit more cognizant of like where colors are on the page, but because was just trying to wrap up this week in my memory planner, I had every week planned before and after this one, and so I was just sort of wanting to get it done. And so I was a little bit less sort of particular about where color was going and whatnot. And in the end, I'm not sure it's my favorite week in my memory bullet journal, but that's okay. You know, it serves a purpose, and it will serve its purpose of documenting the week, and then you know, making sure that I'm using my supplies, using the stuff that I have. And that's a win for me. So, you know, it's okay to not love every week in your memory planner or memory bullet journal or any of your paper crafting endeavors. There's a couple sticker books from the Happy Planner, and then there's a couple sticker books that I used from Hobby Lobby's The Paper Studio line, and I love those stickers. They had a couple that came out maybe like a year ago or 2 years ago that I really enjoy and have just really cute little embellishments in them. And yeah. So I wish I had a little bit more like rhyme or reason to this week, but honestly it was about, the goal was use my stickers, use my sticker stash, and get the week documented. So I challenge you that if you have weeks that you don't have a lot going on, that's a great week to sort of really load on the deco. Pull out those sticker books that I know you have in your stash and add them to your memory bullet journal. A trick I use for journaling typically is, as you see, I will highlight and then journal on top of the highlighting. I don't always do that, but I do it often. See, here's an example of like, I'm just not paying attention. Not only there was already a bike on the page, but I'm going to add another bike to the bottom of the page. So we have 3 little bikes on the page, but it's fine. It is what it is. I'm going to move over to the sidebar, and I have really no idea what I want to do with a sidebar, but I saw this sticker of this girl, and she's so cute, and tall, so she took up some space, which is great because I needed to fill up the space of the sidebar. This area is like the one challenge of my memory bullet journal that I haven't quite figured out. It's like, how do I use a sidebar when I'm not using it functionally? Like, I'm not adding my meal. I mean, I guess I could add my meal plan. I guess I could just add functional elements of like what we ate, what I watched, but I often add that to the days themselves. So I don't know. I'll have to have a think on that. But instead, for this week, I am literally just filling the white space with whatever I think makes sense, looks nice, and doesn't detract from the rest of the spread. So I found these super cute little like stars and squiggles and things, and that was like the perfect addition to that side. So thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up. See you in my next one.